Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. What we have today is we're going to be installing the side skirts onto the car. I haven't ever seen anyone else, show you guys what this is. So these are OEM side skirts. Good luck getting a set, to be honest, because they're very, very hard to come by. Very, very hard. And if anybody else ends up coming across them, you got very, very lucky. So with these, they already have all the markings on them. For the wide body part right there that you can see, this is how it clips into the back side. So it's just a normal side skirt, but it has these flares that are fitted onto that. So in order to remove the ones that are on the car, they're gonna have these black tabs. You just push down on them very hard and then they'll pop right out. And then you have these little plastic rivets that will slide in and lock it into place on there. So the ones that are on the car now, this one is fine, but the one on the back, I ended up losing that whenever I had issues with it initially being on the car. That's a big scratch right there. You can see that's something else that's going to be fixed. But yeah, that side is missing. The back side is fine, but I'll be replacing this little section down here and then I'll be done. And then as far as with this side, all of this side is fine. That actually looks like it, supposed to be like that. That side, this side actually came out very nice. It looks just like the ones on the thing, but you can clearly see the gap down there. But it's lined up pretty fine, and it's in there pretty janky because I had to make sure that it stayed. But you still need that little light there, and besides that, it looks pretty fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and start popping off this side skirt and get this thing installed. Okay, so I have my rear pieces off for the side skirts here. Set those inside the car. What you're going to want to do, there's going to be some rivets on the back side here. Remove both of those. You pry this down. From there, you'll have to find like a pry bar. What I have here, I have my Pittsburgh from Harbor Freight with a microfiber towel to protect it from the paint. You just shim it all the way in here and you'll have these clips. You're going to want to have this, a pry bar, and you also want to have some kind of flathead or other screwdriver that you can put into here. So while you have this pried back, it's a two-hand job. You use this to then push this clip down and it will release from the actual body itself. From there, inside of here, you'll have these clips and it needs to be slid, I'm pretty sure forward, and then it will release from the car. I don't have any kind of mount to set my phone on right now, so I'm just doing the work and trying to come back and let you guys know. But yeah, then you're gonna run your way all the way down the thing, prying it back and pushing down on all these clips, and it will come out. Okay, so I got it all taken off. The clamps in here, they slide out, but not like how you expect. This side slides forward, or you can try to bend it over. The plastic is actually flexible to where enough that it'll try to bend over itself. These are the clips that are on the side of the car. They will, some of them you're gonna break, or if you're good enough, you probably won't, but I couldn't get them all to not break. I lost like 3 of them, I think, 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4 and a half, I guess. But yeah, this just slides all off. So now we're gonna grab the other one and throw it on here, and I'm probably gonna have to replace some of these clips, but I don't really know. I gotta find the part number and order those. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it all slapped in. I'm hoping that this just slaps into here, but it should be fine. All right. Okay, so here we have the other side skirt in, as you can see, with the flares on the back side. You'll have these clips that run in through here. in order to get it out, you're gonna have to press on both sides, which means you don't want to press this all the way out on this side. You want to have it to where you press this side in a little bit, then once that one has been popped over this little ridge there on it, then you pop that side and then it'll come out. You can't just push this in, you can't just push this over, you can't like push the side skirt over these. You have to take these out. So, and then once you have it out, what you'll do is you'll slide it into here like this, and it'll snap in. So if some of them break, I think it'll be fine because you got these top ones over here that'll hold it in. But yeah, that's how you just pop out the other one. So I'm gonna pop out this back one here, get it thrown in, and then try to get this side skirt installed. Okay, so the side skirts are on, but as you can see, they are not identical. The Icon Vicrez kit is increased in size, I think so that they could avoid any copyright on the parts. But yeah, you can obviously see down there it is different than any of the other pieces, and you can see how much larger it is on that section. But yeah, it's on there now, and like I said, I hadn't seen anybody on YouTube explain how to do any side skirts just in general. But yeah, that's it. It's pretty simple. Like I said, the tabs, then it goes back inside with the original hardware. And yeah, so I will be replacing the back quarter panel fender and the front fender with the OEM ones. Basically OEM the whole entire kit and get rid of this one. But yeah, that's how it looks. Like I said, we still need that light for that right there, but besides that, I mean, it looks pretty decent. So okay, so I have this side completely taken off. My hands are dirty. I got this side skirt, the wide body version of it, all chilling out right here. All of those clips, I didn't break a single one. The way that you don't break them is you slowly pull it off. It's plastic, so it'll fold over on itself and then eventually pop out, but you just have to take it very, very slow and it'll eventually come out. All these clips are still good, so no worries there. The rear fender that I have on the car is an OEM fender. This is OEM. You can tell by the wheel arch or whatever, but you also can tell because it hangs down a little lower. I don't know if you guys can see, but on this side it doesn't come all the way down. You can obviously see how significantly larger the aftermarket kit is than the OEM one. So the other one, it should fit perfect, and like I said, I'll be getting other fenders to match or whatever. But yeah, this is an OEM fender on this side. Like I said, it hangs down a little bit lower, so it should all line up perfectly fine. I'm already aware that the front probably isn't going to, but we're gonna go ahead and get this thing on there and see how it looks. Okay, so this is how it looks with the side skirts on. You can see it's still bigger in the front because the flare is different, but in the rear it is the exact same, and it matches up very, very nice. The rear fenders, you can run OEM fenders in the back half of the Icon kit or Vicrez kit, that is fine, but you can't run the Icon or Vicrez replica kit with the OEM accessory pieces because it doesn't fit, because it's made larger. You can get away with it in the front. You can get away with it if you just run the you can get away with it if you run the fake wide body lower extension flares. You can't get away with it if you try to run the OEM side skirts and the Icon flare kit. As you can see there, there's a gap and it's bigger, and then there's a gap there and it's bigger. The little front pieces you can get away with it, but not on the rest. So yeah, I think it came out nice. It's better than not having that back flare there. That was another reason why I needed to hurry up and get these. So now it's a complete thing again. Will I have the OEM flares by the time I'm ready to paint? Who knows? Probably not. And I'm probably going to go ahead and just run it as it is, because I don't feel like the headache anymore. I just want to get this thing painted and move on to this other stuff. But I will, you know, eventually change them out and get the other stuff painted to match. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys. Here it is from afar. So that is it. Catch you guys on the next video.